Hello there, welcome to the Green Technology video lectures. In this video lectures, we are talking about the nuclear energy and what are the countries have the different resources and how it is going to be. The nuclear energy is going to be one of the clean energy it is going to be developing, but it has a high risk factor while the processing of this nuclear energy, converting from one form to the another form. So it is required a special training. It is not operated like thermal power stations and the gas power stations. So the country-wise nuclear energy, as we know, when the human need is going to be started to progress, that means the humans are started to progress, the need of the electricity and it start to grow, because the development also is mainly depends on this electrical energy only. So then in this process, the many countries, they started to adopt and they trained how to convert the nuclear energy into the useful energy. So in this case, the USA is in this rank is the country. The need is going to be 20% of the power is developed in USA is by the nuclear energy. The France is developing more than 75% of the power. So that's why they started to develop, because it's going to be run 20 to 30 years of the fuel is going to be available without any problem. And the Japan is 29%, Russia 20, Germany 30, and India is the least in this, means the 3% they are using for the nuclear energy for the electricity generation. And why nuclear energy? So already we told that the substantial part of the total energy scenario in the Western world. So in this case, the nuclear fuel efficiency of conversion to the power is upwards 70%. That means from the nuclear cells we can extract the energy almost 70%, we can extract it. So the emissions of the carbons also, it's going to be reduces. The land related problems, in this case what will happen? So there is going to be a severe, the risk factors are going to be there. The large land requirement, in this case large land is required. The nuclear energy plant is serve deterrent. In the large sense of the land, safety consideration, the control activities and controlled habitations, holding the nuclear waste for a long periods, water is needed to cooling the reactors, a long time required for getting the international permits. So for getting this nuclear energy, it's required the international permissions also. These are going to be the factors we need to be considered before going to the nuclear power plants. And the research is needed. In this case, India is going to be the poor in the uranium. So it is not available abundantly. But in India, thorium is going to, depositions are going to be in the good level. So that's why we started to practicing the thorium as a nuclear energy. So if the thorium could be used instead of uranium with equal safety and efficiency to generate the power, it would be changed the safe face of India, and perhaps a few other countries. Much R&D is needed. So what is the main outcome in this one? That we have seen the country-wise nuclear energy, in this case the France is going to be existed, 75% of the energy is coming from this nuclear parts only. The why nuclear energy? Because the fuel cells are going to be 70% is going to be fuel cells are going to be converted into useful energy. The land related problems there we have seen, it's required a lot of land, water and a lot of habitations and the safety precautions one should have to follow. And the research needed in this case, what will happen? The India is going to be good in the thorium extractions and converting into the energy forms, but uranium is not available. Simply we are importing from the different countries like Australia, Russia and the countries from the Japan and other European countries. So thank you. For more updates, please follow my channel.